Well, some people are pretty far gone with no balls, eh? Yeah. I got a new song coming up. It's Vinny, 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 come and put it in me. That's what Cody's booty say. That's what Cody's booty say. You see? That's what Cody's rapist booty say. You see his little two friends. It's like, oh, you're gonna go threaten and harass a mentally challenged person that you gang raped and exploited sex out of? Because you don't like fucking the people who are speaking out against it. I'm not the only one speaking against it, fool. You need to be more concerned about the gossip that's right in town. Act like you're safe for something. Yeah. There's a lot of people like Amber, and they don't like what this little boy did to her. And he ain't got no sexual prowess. He got to do shit like that. You see? And you got to mess with somebody feeble-minded and shit. You see what I'm saying? You know, somebody that, you know, it's like on a 7-year-old child mind level and shit. Gonna bully her and shit. Pull her up out of her house and hit her or whatever, you know. The first story she told involved him and a friend pulling her with a blanket wrapped around her across the street and sodomizing her. So, you know, I don't know. She might have wanted to soften the blow and so that, you know, I wouldn't just go on the nut after this motherfucker right away, you see? Because, well, you know, Amber's starting to figure out from the communications I've been having with Detroit and with street people and with my old fam that, hey, wow, she didn't know me at all. And neither do any of these little freaks around here that think they can violate the sanctity of my home or my marriage, you see? So, yeah, got some new songs in the works. I don't like it that Cody touched my wife, so there you go. He don't like it that rape charges were filed against him for raping her. Yeah, well, he better pray that he goes to prison because that'd be the best fucking thing that could happen to him. Then at least, you know, all that'll happen to him is he'll get fucked, you see? And, you know, to keep his family and shit out of it, right? I mean, because, well, you know, those motherfuckers, they feel like he got brought up wrong to be doing that kind of shit. So they like talking about his family and shit. Look at, well, what kind of father and mother does this motherfucker got, right? They fucking got there, and this is how he acted shit. And he gonna come creeping up to my door, knock on my door in the middle of the night, and fucking lure my wife over to the door because she's just a little bit too feeble-minded to fucking ignore his ass and come wake me up. You see? Well, I won't be sleeping at night anymore, and I've got 2 cameras running now. One camera he can't fuck with because it's not online, you see? So he can't like stop it and shit, so he can go up and do shit. And I'm eventually going to change the password to that camera that he keeps backdooring and shutting the footage down on, you know, because, well, it's just too convenient that the footage don't work when they should be seeing some shit, right? Uh-huh. And then it always involves him. Well, he wanted to make sure that I knew that he was there, leaving bruises. And he wanted to make sure I knew he was there by traumatizing her because, well, she's got that little thing where she flinches again, you know, that little tick, like somebody's about to smack her. Yeah, she's doing that shit again. Every time she goes around this fucker, she gets like that. You see? So he does creep her out, all right? He thinks he's all that to her. He creeps her out, okay? He creeps out so bad that fucking goddamn she has nightmares about this fucker. So, yeah, I'm not going to let it get me down. It's like, hey, that's just more fuel for the fire, baby. You see, because now she sent the pictures of the bruises to the cop that she's been texting. And she sent the same text that I showed y'all that I sent to her brother. She sent those to me, you see. And then I sent them to her brother. Well, she also sent them to the cop. See, so there you go. She's got the cop's cell phone number. So there's a cop working the investigation. Cody don't like it that he has to pay a consequence for his misdeeds, for his evil, for his crimes, you see? Because you ain't allowed to just grab a retarded woman and make her do what you want. You ain't allowed to tell her to come outside. You ain't allowed to do anything like that. That's a vulnerable adult, fool. That's a federal motherfucking crime, yo. Did you know that? So this little freak bitch, I'm gonna have to make sure I do more stuff about him. You see? Because, well, look at him. Look at him. He's just a little freak bitch. A cowardly little bitch who bullies fucking retarded people after he raped them and they finally went and told the police what the fuck he did. Well, she had health problems. She had to tell somebody, fool. Maybe you shouldn't put kitchen utensils up in a vagina, retard. Yeah, hey, by the way, look for new definition. Cody got a new definition. Cody means bitch. Cody. And it, you know, cartoonishly portrays Cody's mentality, yeah, look for that song on a Spotify playlist on a radio station because they really liked it, and they put it on their playlist. So it's called New Definition, and it cartoonishly portrays this sad little boy's mentality and his sad little mind, you see? And it's like, you know, we're just waiting for law enforcement to fumble the ball. That's all we're doing, you see? We want to wait and see if they do their job and get these little motherfuckers, you know, get them off the street, get them, you know, get them in position where they belong now, you know, hey, because, well, you're a bitch, you want to fuck a goddamn retarded woman. It took me a month to get past her retardation to be able to fuck her. And you look at her and you instantly want to put your dick in her? Ugh, God, you're nasty. What the fuck? Toddlers ain't safe around you. You see little 7-year-old girls, you want to fuck them too? What the fuck, man? What's wrong with you? Ugh, Jesus. Makes me want to puke, yo. It's like, what the fuck raised you? A gargoyle? I believe the parents are the problem a lot of the time. They grow up being bullies because they were bullied or some shit. That's how they feel down in the D, yo. Y'all like there's some white boy out there fucking with you? It's like, well, you know, I hope the motherfucker's still driving a tow truck. I don't know, months from now, a year from now, whatever, however long it takes to establish, you know, that I got nothing to do with nothing. Motherfuckers just didn't like what happened. Somebody fucking finally got with the shit, you see? And, you know, it may not take Detroit from the sounds of it, the shit that I hear being talked around here. Motherfuckers want, they like gunning for this motherfucker, man. They're like, we ought to break down and see if we get him. Yeah, we'll take him out there in the woods and chain him to a stump, pull his pants down and do to him what he did to Amber, you see? That's what this boy don't realize is that they kind of picked the wrong retard to fuck with because everybody in town knows Amber. Now, everybody in town's talking about what he did to her. You know, Amber wasn't safe to go check the mail in her own apartment complex. And now she ain't safe to just sleep in her apartment. Motherfucker be coming to her door and shit, you see? Do you see how he's making it worse? Making it worse for himself. He should have just kept his motherfucking mouth shut and fucking goddamn ate them lumps he fucking goddamn hit his head with. Them's your lumps, boy. You hit your own head. You don't touch other people's fucking wives, especially if they're fucking retarded, dumbass, stupid. You know they gonna tell a motherfucker eventually. Okay, she's retarded. She's eventually gonna tell a motherfucker, hey, this happened to me. That's why I've been acting out, why I've been having bipolar drops, why I'm acting crazy, why I'm sad and depressed. Yeah, why I can't eat, why I've been puking. You see? And then all these bruises that they put on a woman while they're raping her. It's like, is it like the dopo shit down in the D in the city, where the bruises are actually injection marks, where they were trying to make a dopo out of her so she keep trading for, you know, what she don't even realize she's getting. You see what I'm saying? You know, you gotta wonder when you see shit like that, because man, her legs were covered with bruises. You know, she actually waited to go to the hospital till some of the bruises cleared up because she didn't want to cause problems for me. You see? Because, well, how are you going to explain that unless you're going to tell people what the fuck happened? And at the time, she wasn't ready to tell nobody. When she became ready to tell people, she told every motherfucking buddy, including the police, counselors, motherfucking goddamn friends, motherfucking friends of friends. Everybody in this town knows what the fuck happened. So this boy crying about some Twitter tweets, oh, man, that's the least of your worries right now, yo. That's people far away. What about right here in your own backyard, yo? Everybody looks at you, fucking looking at you funny. They're gonna keep looking at you funny too, son, because it's just gonna keep fucking getting talked about. We gonna keep talking about this shit, okay? We're gonna keep addressing this shit until it's been addressed. And there's only one way to address it, and that's for fucking goddamn the threats to be eliminated from, you know, the streets. You see? If they're gonna be a threat to people like Amber, then they can't be out in the street around Amber. You see, that's just how it is. So, here's to you, buddy. I knew you came through. The bruises and it's like, hey, wow, you know, you reap what you sow and you're getting time looped as her when you fucking die. So you're gonna get to feel everything you made her feel. Yeah, you and your buddies. You're gonna get time looped as her when your buddies are getting her, you see? And then your mama's gonna get time looped as her while you're hitting her, you see? Kind of gives a whole new meaning to go fuck yourself, the shit that's gonna happen to you when you die, because, well, you've been found to be a contaminant and you failed your pre-existence here. So you're not going to the next timeline, boy. You're a next timeline reject. So it doesn't matter what happened. As far as, you know, whether it was one assault or another, it's an assault. You show up, you know a woman's too retarded not to open the door for you, and you fucking goddamn sit there and creep and knock on the door till the bitch gets up and comes to it. You're taking advantage of a vulnerable adult. You see? Fucking taking sex from somebody like that when you have no commitment to them, you're not going to take care of them. You haven't offered to house them. You wouldn't marry them. You wouldn't even be seen in public with them. But to sexually exploit them, you know, that's exploitation of a vulnerable adult. You're going to take something from them, which also negatively affects the relationships with the other people that they have to fucking be committed to. You see? And you fuck with their mind. You fucked with this kid's mind really bad, being nasty like you are. Do you know that you can go jack off? It takes 2 minutes, maybe 5. You rub one out, and then you don't have to go raping. You see? You don't have to go rape somebody. You don't got to rape a child or somebody with a child mind. You don't got to do that. You see? If you were just taught the power of masturbation, maybe put a dildo in your butt to see, maybe, because if you want to rape something, it's because you want to rape yourself. You want to be raped. That's why you would rape something. That's why you would take advantage of somebody feeble-minded, is because, well, you want something to take advantage of you. And it always comes back around. You know, like, if he don't end up in prison, somebody will get him some kind of way where he's getting taken advantage of. You know, I do not hope for him to die fast, you see. I want, like, you know, when it comes for him, for it to be a slow, painful fucking crossing over, yo. You know, I mean, just full of agony and despair, you see? And fucking goddamn pain on levels he didn't even imagine he could feel, you see? So the world could get dangerous for him like that because, well, I loosed all the standard curses on him and his buddies and anybody who likes his content about Amber or likes what he did to her, yeah. And his family and his friends, anybody who likes him, yeah. All the standard self-replicating curses, man. Curses of devastation, poverty, lack, disease, sadness, loneliness, tragedy, death-causing events, constant endurance of violence, pain, bombings, being burned alive, rape, torture, generally mutilated, beheaded, time loop, spiritually executed to never get born, to come here to fail their pre-existence, so profusely and accomplish the opposite of all they hope to accomplish every time they try to accomplish something here. There you go. And let those curses be, you know, compounded per molecule of their body, also compounded per molecule of every second that passed from the moment they thought to do the evil that they did to Amber. There you go. And I also loosen the heaven and earth devils and angels to manifest those curses and guard those curses till they're fully manifested and dance on the shoulders of everybody those curses are attached to and cackle in their ears every time something bad happens to them. There you go, changing the parameters of the paradigm, yo. Yeah, and I also loosen the heaven and earth time-traveling angels of death to go identify them as targets and go ahead and travel back in time, find their ancestors, and kill them before they spawn the downward striation that led to them. There you go. You wipe a whole bunch of motherfuckers out, just like we did the Nibiru Planet X culprits when they came here and brought that technology that we made disappear. Yeah, y'all don't remember that, do you? Uh-huh. Because they don't realize they're dealing with time travelers up in this shit, you see? So it's like we come here and you want to perpetuate that kind of shit on us? All right, well, we got something for you. It's coming. Don't worry. Best be looking. Yeah, you ain't got time to go threaten no fucking retard because of something somebody else is doing or because she called the police on you, which she should have did the very night you did it. The very night you did it, she should have called the police. As soon as fucking you let her out of the office, she should have had a rape kit done, and y'all motherfuckers should have been put in jail and be on the news as the rapist who raped a retarded woman in her own hallway. You see? But it didn't happen because while she was, you see, her mental challenged state, you see? So you thought you were going to get away with it. Well, you're not getting away with it. I'm never going to stop talking about it. And fucking goddamn, there's radio fucking stations talking about it. People talking. And we're fucking, it's like a fucking goddamn flame on a dry motherfucking field, motherfucker. It's just spreading like wildfire. So, you know, you best just fess up. Go confess. Tell the police you want to do your time. You want to pay for your crime. You want to be a man for the first time in your life and pay for your crime. Yeah, go do that. Try that, yo. That's what you need to do up in here. Stop fucking thinking you skated because you didn't skate. You're not going to skate, son. You and your buddies ain't skating. You could take me out right now tonight. There's still motherfuckers that fucking goddamn, I'll get replaced by 3 motherfuckers, man. You best fucking goddamn be careful what you wish for up in this shit, because you just might get it and you might regret it. Now, you should have thought about that and been taught that before you fucking started looking at other people's retarded wives, yo. That's what I say for you, son. Approach my door again. you might not fucking goddamn get the results you want. Because, well, you know, I can creep around and come get you from the other side. You see? I can get you before you get to your car. Don't worry. You think you're fast? I'm pretty fast, too. I run fast. I can catch you. Yeah. You a big tough guy? You want to pick on little fucking goddamn retarded women and shit? You little coward. You scared little bitch. Yeah. There's motherfuckers who want to get with bitches like him, man. And specifically him, yo. And it's like, you know, I've had some nice conversations with people in the hood today about, you know, what might have to be done because, well, you know, her well-being's being threatened and the sanctity of my home's being threatened just by this motherfucker running around loose out here, you see? So, I don't know. Well, it's like, you know, extreme fucking problems that require extreme actions, right? Extreme measures. I don't know. What's that saying? I forgot what it's called. But I know it does. It ends with, like, extreme measures. And, you know, been kicking them around a lot lately. Extreme measures. So, I'm hoping it won't have to result in extreme measures, you know, that like we ain't gonna have to do nothing stupid right away, because I'd really like to see if Grayling's gonna fumble the ball, charging these guys, you see. I'd really like to see that, okay, you know, if they fumble it, you know, give them time to fumble it, rather than jumping the gun. You see, so it's like, you know, I'm always prone to wait. I'm very patient like that because, well, you know, the streets ain't going nowhere. Motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Their feet run quick to do evil. Point some evil out for them to do, and they'll run right out here to do it. Nice little road trip, you see? Show up with hoopties and spinning wheels, fucking thumping, fucking goddamn hydraulics going and shit. It's like, there you go. I'm gonna fucking paint this town black. Yeah, give it some color for a change. Where, you know, maybe some retarded little white girls can run around safe and not get raped and shit. You see? Because, well, they ain't safe around these little white boys, obviously. They can't even sleep in their beds. Motherfuckers don't come wake them up fucking so they can do more shit to them. You see? Now, when you're dealing with a problem that extreme, well, what do you need? Extreme measures, right? I mean, there you go. So, I don't know. It's like, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't about to do nothing. I'm waiting. I'm waiting because I'm just wanting to watch this fumble of the ball. You know, I'm wanting to watch this fumble like, you know, a previous rape that they're notorious for fumbling. You see? And that one made it on the news and they still didn't catch the guy. I don't even think they tried. But even if they found some suspects, you know, the district attorney's got to be aggressive about wanting to charge them. You see? So you have all these problems with, you know, the podunk town shit. You see, we're waiting for the podunkiness to fucking wear off. And for somebody to get serious about, hey, these are serious crimes that are happening. And this guy's even showing up at our house fucking abusing her some more. You see? So I don't know, man. It's a sad state of affairs. This Cody O'Rourke fellow and his little tree jumper buddies, you know, that had to go jump on a innocent girl, you know, and caught themselves doing stuff to her, defiling her innocence. You know, she was an innocent. She was an innocent kid. She had an innocent child mentality till they got a hold of her and fucked her all up. And now she's kind of fucked up, you see? And somebody should be required to pay for that, yo, right? On some level. All right, y'all. I'm out of cigarettes. I'm going in. Okay, there's the one bruise. And then she's got another bruise over here, all of a sudden. And she... This is a song Amber's writing to Cody.
Amber's writing that. You can tell.
What?
That's the lyrics she's going to want me to sing.